We're going to have a go at a ratio problem using the Singapore bar modelling that we practiced in class. Jamie and Greta are playing a game, and you can see from the problem here that they have points in the ratio of 5 to 4. So let's set up our before model. So we've labelled our model. Now we have to put bars on there to represent the ratio. So we're going to put 5 bars for Jamie and 4 for Greta. Let's have a look at what that looks like. So we've set up our bars, and you can see that they are arranged in the ratio where Greta has 4 and Jamie has 5. So we've set up our before situation. What happens next is that some of the bars have to be taken away. Can you see why? That's right, we have to lose some of the bars because Jamie loses some of her points. The question says that she loses 36 points, but this doesn't help us because we don't know how much each of the little blocks is worth. So we then have to go to the next part. The next part says that in the end, she has half as many as Greta. Greta's blocks don't change. So we know that Jamie has half as many as Greta does in the beginning. Greta has 4, so Jamie must have to have 2. As Jamie needs to have 2 blocks, then 3 of her blocks must have been lost. Have a look at the diagram now. Can you see what our new after diagram will look like? Have a think about it and then check your answer on the next slide. Here we go. This is what the after diagram looks like. Now we have to put some of the values on there, or indicate which values we want to find. We know that Jamie lost 36 points. So which one of these arrows indicates where the 36 points are represented? Think about it. These have been lost. The question then asks us, how many more points does Greta have? So which of the arrows do you think represents Greta having more than Jamie? Have a think about it and then check your answer. The 3 lost blocks from the before diagram represent the 36 points that Jamie lost. So we've indicated that on the diagram. We've also shown that we know Greta has more points than Jamie at the end. So the 2 extra blocks on the after diagram represent the answer to the question that we want to find out. We know that 36 points is represented by 3 blocks. So each of those blocks is worth 12 points. That helps us work out that Greta has 2 extra blocks, and if each one represents 12 points, then she must have 24 points more than Jamie. So that's the answer to our question. Here are the questions that I'm going to ask you to do for homework. They don't all need the before and after model, but it will be good if you could work out which ones are needing this kind of model. I would like you to have a go at both of the questions at the beginning. The first one is to do with ratios being mixed together, and the second one is using ratios to find out missing lengths of similar triangles. What I suggest you do is that you pause the slideshow and have a look at the question, and when you have done it, then you can move on. Remember, you don't have to do all of the questions in one evening. You have a whole week to finish off. The last question is very, very difficult, and it's only to be done if you feel up for a challenge and if you don't mind if you spend a lot of time on it and don't get the right answer. Don't worry if you want to work with someone from home or if you want to do a different method because you don't think that the bar will work as well. If you don't get the right answer or you don't get an answer at all, it's not a problem. Please just hand in your working and of course I'll mark it for you. Have fun with the questions.